Hey, yeah. It's Tarantino news, and it's another beautiful day. Get your brim right. Get your look right, game tight. Have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Have a little energy and excitement. Put a little love in your heart, and I came to put a little love in your heart this morning. And I also came, as my mother would say, I came to put a little grit in your gizzard because you guys are too soft out here. And I'm a part of you guys. So we are a little too soft because the toughest ones I've seen supposed to be the nicest ones I've seen, but they have been forced to become tough because that source of toughness, which is supposed to be me and you, we've turned soft. We rocking ear bobs. Ear bobs, and did a necklace of ear bobs around our neck. And that's somebody else's job, just in case you didn't know that. But, since we want to be so sweet, I believe in terms of the Flip Mode Squad, it says you thugs are so sweet. So we are so sweet. And we have other people having to do our job. Because we definitely thugging, but we so sweet. We some sweethearts. We got to do a little bit better. We're so sweet that we don't even know what we're supposed to be talking about. We don't know what we're supposed to be addressing. We don't know what's important. We've done away with order of importance because we don't even know the proper order of things. We soft. Ray Gibson style. Soft. S-O-F-T. Like we really soft out here. How do I know? My Chevy's on 24. Songs like that. I know because that's what we proclaiming. We proclaiming a good time. We are proclaiming a good time in the midst of a struggle, a serious struggle. Blood on the street, blood on our hands, confusion, discontentment, all kinds of whimsical approaches to life with complete lacks of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But instead of addressing the issues, we are gleaning some type of comfort through the fleeting accommodations of this world. And we promote those fleeting accommodations rather than addressing the issues at hand. And for the very most part, that's most of us, but not those real OGs. And, I was just wishing that an OG would really be like OG the producer, really hold it down, like really be a real finisher, a real Omega, and a real Jim, a rare find. But these people are not as common as you would think. So now you have to look in areas which you would otherwise not look to find what you're looking for, to find what we're looking for, to find what we need. This is Tarantino News. And I'm telling you, the days are getting brighter and brighter and brighter. If you would stick your head out there at 4 a.m., stick your head out there at 5 a.m. and stick your head out there at 6 a.m., you'll understand that the sun is rising a little earlier and a little earlier and a little earlier every day. If you stick your head out there 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., then you'll really understand that the sun is setting a little bit later and a little bit later and a little bit later every day. So we have a lot more time to work with than the day previous. But what are we doing with that daylight? Are we taking that MJG at 8-ball route? Is daylight catching us up again? Are some people just now getting up when we're just now getting in? Are we making the most of our time? Because the soldiers are not in the rap beats, I tell you that much. It seems like a lot of the suckers are in the rap beats. It's a lot of aggressive tones and melodies, but the message is soft. The message is whipped cream, Yoplait, yogurt, sweetened yogurt, not even the real yogurt. Like, go to the Mediterranean store, go to the Mediterranean restaurant. We got a good one called Atlantic, where I'm from. And ask and order the yogurt. And when you eat that yogurt, you never eaten yogurt before, you probably almost spit it like, this ain't no yogurt. And then they say, no, that's really yogurt. Yogurt, no sweet. We eat that sweet yogurt and we're soft. It's being fed to us by some of the most toughest camouflage people that you'll ever see. They camouflage in toughness, but they really sweet. Sweet as Laffy Taffy. So when I was trying to get a little tougher, Kobe Bryant style, Mamba style, increase my Mamba mentality. And I said, I got to get a little bit more mentally tough. I got to get physically tough. I can't listen to these shade tree MCs that's spewing out these lies because they sound tough, but you pay attention to the content and it's soft peanut butter Reese's cup soft. Have you ever tasted that peanut butter inside that Reese's cup? If you've never tasted that peanut butter inside that Reese's cup, you need to really taste it and then go buy some peanut butter. And then you'll see, like, wow, how did they get this peanut butter inside this Reese's cup so soft? This got to be a little bit more than peanut butter. They had to cut this peanut butter with some sugar or something to make it just that palatable where that peanut butter cup not just sticking to the roof of that mouth. You're like, what? This is a little bit better than peanut butter. And you'd be right. But to get something a little bit more consistent, I told myself, I cannot get in the locker room. I cannot get in the vehicle. I know Walkman not the thing these days, but I can't listen to my Walkman as I run down the block and charge myself up for the day. Listening to these lies, this music, this culture to get me a little bit more ready for the day, but it's all based and predicated upon lies. So I said, I got to really listen to something a little bit more genuine, that I could really tap into to get me ready to face this day. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about this program, please send them to Malcolm X Boulevard, Brooklyn, baby. Hey, it's all good. It's like a big neighborhood that's one of the biggest cities in the world. It's a lovely thing. And that's what we'll be. Somewhere between the old Global Wealth building and the Barclays Center, you'll see us pacing up and down, making moves. So it's a beautiful thing. And if you have any pictures, captions, memes, videos, send them to LA. Production studios of the world. And we'll properly patty them up and respond to any of your questions. However, at Tarrentino News at this particular time and hour, we have to give credit to whom credit is due. Because in 2020, she actually had the Song of the Year. And I'm remiss to even bring back up the Song of the Year that was actually rewarded, because she actually had the real Song of the Year. Because she's tougher than everybody. She's in her 80s, and she's really thugging. She's really thugging, like she's really thugging. So if she's really thugging, what are we doing? We really must be faking. And I know when I think of this song tonight, this time around, you'll hear that song that was really the 2020 Song of the Year. But I'm talking about the toughest thing that I done seen, the real inspiration. the real connection to the core of who we really are. And that's nothing but the very great Shirley Caesar. Thank you, Shirley Caesar, for giving us an example to follow. Thank you, Shirley Caesar, for holding it down as we crumble. Thank you, Shirley Caesar, for showing us the way as we get caught up in the lights. Thank you, Shirley Caesar, for staying focused. And as we bright to white, I just like to say, thank you, Shirley Caesar. And this moment in time definitely reminds me of a song.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Take your knee off my neck, because I can't breathe. No. How would you like it if it was done to you? God created us too. Yes, He did. Enough is enough. With all of this police brutality, yes, it is. So stop killing our sons and daughters. Such hatred and bigotry. Oh, yeah. Black lives. You know it. Black lives matter. Yes, we do. Black lives. Black lives. Oh, black lives matter. You're gonna reap what you've sown. And it won't be very long. No, it won't. Black people are hurting because you treated us so wrong. Yes, you have. Black beautiful people, yeah. Hold your head up high. Hold it up high. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of who you are.
Who you are. Never be ashamed.
Oh, black lives, black lives,
Black lives matter.
black lives matter. You little boy, black lives, we matter. Well, now listen. When I think about all of the stuff that's going on in our country, we're dealing with COVID-19. We're dealing with unjustness. We're dealing with police brutality. When I think about how we had a lynching in broad daylight with George Floyd, shame on you. Shame on you. We got Trayvon Martin. We got Michael Brown. Why would you treat us like that? We got Oscar Grant. Then we got Tammy Rice. Breonna Taylor, that's a girl, y'all. Why, policeman, would you do it? We got Sandra Bland. And this is just a few of the names. You matter, they matter, we matter, you matter.